Welcome to Deck Week.
We got a big job ahead of us. We're redoing all the decking. We're gonna replace all the wood board with Trex board.
This deck has a whole garden growing out of it. Are you excited about this project, Dad?
Thrilled. Yeah, no, it's long overdue, and it's something that's going to be fun to see how it unfolds.
There we go. Okay, so the goal is to refinish the deck down here and the deck up top. Those are the ones that have the blue painted boards that really did not fare very well. You had these painted 2 years ago? 21, so 3 years ago. These were refinished and they really didn't do very well. Whereas this board down here is okay enough that we don't need to replace it. We're gonna start with the little deck to get our feet wet before we start doing the upper deck that could potentially break bones and kill people. Okay? Okay. I'm helping too. Me and Paco. The bestest, most helping. Whoa.
Yeah, that's it. And then
The
now,
first piece, Frank.
yeah,
Are you so excited?
yeah. Look, then now you can go like this. And then we're gonna have to remove the nails that are still lodged in there too as well.
Aren't we just putting everything in a dumpster?
Yeah, but there's still nails in the board underneath.
Oh, I see what you mean.
But we got to see if the board underneath is rotted or not anyway.
Yeah.
Like that outer edge one sounds pretty rotted.
Yeah. So basically for this project, it's like see as you go. What do you got to do? You don't know until you lift it up.
Yeah.
And then you find out. How much did they quote for this job?
Labor alone, they quoted 16 grand, and that's probably give or take a little bit.
So we're saving my parents a boatload of money this week. That's the goal. It's gonna be a big job, but Frank is quite certain that he can handle it.
If I can't, let me pay him a couple bucks to finish it. There's one down. That's what she looks like underneath. So you see these nails right here? We'll have to get those out.
All right, get after it.
Too hot for this. I'm already like heating up. Once you get moving, it's nice. It's a nice temperature outside, but if you stop, you're gonna get cold. I think it was like 5 degrees Celsius, which is probably like 37, 35 Fahrenheit. Cold as hell.
Okay, bud. You're in Canada now. 5 degrees Celsius is like a beautiful spring day. Probably people walking around in shorts and t-shirts right now.
Here's the thing, if I was living here full time, then sure, that would
You've
be
been
fine.
Florida.
I've been Florida, yep, exactly. Oh, we're almost done with this one, Chris. Got a lot of nails to pull. One more piece.
It's a half piece.
Do you think it'll come off clean?
Nope. It's tricky. Oh, you're gonna.
Oh.
Okay, take it like this. Wonder how many nails this one has in it. Does it have 15?
There you go. Very nice.
Woo! It didn't come up nice and easy.
I knew it.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 nails.
Just in that,
It's
and
a, what is it? It's a 5-foot piece. You should get one of those carnival games where you whack a mole.
Ooh.
Yeah.
it's not looking too bad, honestly. There's a few boards that have like a little bit of rot in them. We're gonna remove those ones, throw some new ones in. What we're gonna do is we're gonna come through and we're gonna actually kind of weatherproof it. That way no water gets right on top and sits. Instead, the water will go down the sides.
You'd think that they should have done that the first time they were building it, eh?
I think the problem is when they put in the nails.
Because the nails made into the wood and then the water got through those and
Yeah.
then that's what rotted it.
Yeah,
but like you would think there would be some kind of membrane between the two pieces of wood.
Yeah, I mean, that's why they do pressure treated wood to make it last as long as humanly possible. And I think this has been put in so long ago that they're like now with the Trex.
3 years?
Yeah, but with the Trex now you have those like little locking clips and then you're not really drilling into anything. So it's a little bit more of a, you know, weatherproof type of setup.
3 inches.
Good job, Dad.
Good job.
Whoa.
Woo, that almost got me in the eyeball.
Why aren't you wearing safety protection?
That's true. Where's your hard hat?
My hard hat is in New York. And not just kidding.
You got a bicycle helmet.
Got a few of them.
All right, so it sounds like these nails coming out is a bit of a hazard, given that the last two have just flown into the air when they got popped out. So Everly and I are gonna close our eyes and walk away while they tackle this portion.
Now we are examining the structure underneath the boards, and we're realizing that there's a couple boards that have to go and there's a couple boards that could stay. And so we're gonna see if we could salvage some of the wood that we have in the front that has been treated and painted and actually is still good wood, and utilize it underneath here. If we have enough, then we're gonna use it. But if we don't have enough, you know, kind of just gotta do what we gotta do and buy some wood. Yeah, this one's rotted, as you can see. Like, it's just pulling apart easy. This one was rotted on the top of it. It's not necessarily rotted everywhere, but the moisture that's inside of it is just gonna rot out that wood eventually.
Oh, Paco's hungry.
You hungry, boy? Oh, you want me to go get you food? Great. Mama's gonna get it for you. Yeah.
Paco never asked me for food, but I did prepare lunch. I don't know if you want to stop and take a break, but lunch is basically ready in like 10 minutes.
Something. Hopefully that delivery comes soon.
Yes. So we are still waiting on the delivery of all the materials.
Excuse me.
We ordered it for delivery last week. They made the order, so it's supposed to come today sometime.
Yeah.
Not really a real delivery window. We can go have some chickpea and dumpling soup. How does that sound?
That sounds great, baby.
It's gonna be really good. No, don't eat it. Just look at it.
Just came in from lunch, and at the same time, the material just arrived.
So this right here, between that box over here and all the boards, is about 12,000 Canadian dollars worth of materials for this deck.
This is the last nail. At least on this lower deck, that was the last nail. I still gotta do that whole upper deck. And that upper deck is much, much bigger than this lower deck. And my back's already on fire. It's pretty straight to me.
You did a great job, babe. So far, deck week is riveting.
How do you think we did, Chris?
Oh, I think we did just fine. It's good start.
Yeah.
Good start.
Our backs are hurting, so
My back.
yeah, my back's hurting, so I can only imagine how Chris is feeling right now.
Twice your age.
Yeah, twice my age, and he did a great job, so I appreciate the help. For now, we're gonna black tarp it. That way we protect it from any weather, because it's supposed to rain for like the next 2 days. Unfortunately, it's gonna hinder the ability to get this done faster, but that's just kind of Canada this time of the year. In the meantime, while we figure all that situation out, I bought myself a miter saw to make this job a lot easier, and a stand for it to go on. So I have to put together both the stand and finishing touches on the miter saw. I bought a beautiful miter saw that's gonna help us build a bunch of different things down the road, whether it's some, you know, piece of property that we one day have, or a new bus or a new van, whatever it might be, handyman work. This is all gonna help me out in the future. Kind of funny, the bolts that go through and hold the tires on, the weld inside one of the holes is too big and the bolt doesn't actually go through. And so technically this doesn't work, and it sounds like I have to kind of bring this thing back.
All right, we were able to swap out that unit. They were very nice about it, apologetic. We got a new one, hopefully that works. It does take about an hour to get to and from the store, so that's a little bit rough. I think that we're probably gonna have to make a couple more trips before the job is done.
They did hook us up too. They gave us $50 off. We purchased a couple other things, so it just helped towards that next purchase. And the $50 off was just due to the fact that of the inconvenience of having
Which
to go
was
back
very
and
nice
forth.
of her. She was gonna give us 10% off, and she's like, "No, I'll do you better than that. I'll give you $50."
So she gave us the max she could give us.
Yeah, which was
We
very
appreciate
nice.
her.
Yeah.
That's Suzanne. She's great.
Yes. He's like, "That's my mom's name."
She flashed us.
Her name tag.
Her name tag. Yeah.
So yeah, so we're gonna head back. I think probably you're gonna be done for the day. Maybe you'll set that up tonight.
Yeah, I'll
Just
try to set that
have
up
it set
tonight.
up.
I'm
And then-
kind of shot, but I'm gonna go for it.
Yeah, we're gonna go home, have dinner, maybe do that, and then hit the job again tomorrow morning. So see you there.
She's locked in, ready to go. Really simple to use. Tomorrow what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna wind up putting the Midasaur on, but I still have to make sure that the Midasaur is all like level and straight and all that stuff before I can lock it on here. And then this just works like a dolly. It's pretty dope. These bars extend so far out. Super stoked about that. I could put a nice piece of wood on there and not have to worry about like it falling off or like not making the right cut because it's not level enough. This thing is super level. Love it. So glad that I went back and that they hooked me up with a discount too as well. Trying to get things done while we're here, make some money while we're here, you know, lock in so that way when we want to travel in the wintertime, we could just take off. We don't have to worry about, you know, sticking around too long, you know, because we don't have the funds to get on the road. Yeah, life's good. Now I'm getting to enjoy a sunset. Yeah, I'll take that. It's pretty good. Worth it. Good morning, everybody. It's a new day. We're gonna make some breakfast this morning, get ourselves prepared, and then we're gonna get back to work on this deck. Maybe you could hang out with Alex and Everly a little bit today. That'd be nice, huh?
Good morning.
Good morning.
It's time for another deck day.
Mom first eggs.
Everly has started eating now, so we have to make sure that she gets a meal at every meal. It's loud in here this morning, huh? Really getting breakfast going.
Say hi, say good morning. Yeah.
Oh, Grandma gonna be mad when you put your little fingers on there. Let's do this. Deck week. Let's go. That tool looks $50 less expensive than it should have been.
Ooh, cause it was. I wonder why.
You look like you're DJing.
Get it. That look natural? That look natural?
Yeah, you look pretty good. Come over, sit on our deck. Not yet though, it's not finished. Let me show you what the upper deck is looking like. Isn't an upper decker something that you do to a toilet?
Yeah, it's when you take a shit in the top part of the toilet, and then when people flush, the water stays brown.
That's what I thought. That's what I thought. We're not doing that this week. We are replacing the boards on the upper deck. It's confusing, I know. As you can see, they're a little bit weathered. These are sad. The view is great, the deck is not. So that's what we're working on. I've just been hearing for the last couple of days all these like horror stories of people falling off of decks, breaking multiple parts of their body, permanent brain damage. So we're gonna be as safe as we possibly can be. Obviously that's why we're starting with the lower deck so that Frankie can get his deck feet wet before we tackle this potentially very dangerous job. You should just be reading the instructions, Frank.
I tried to.
Put the A with the G inside the notch, and then the L comes up to the K. It's quite simple.
It's quite simple, that bud. The C and the L, the B, and you know the J.
According to the YouTube video that I just watched, it comes together quickly and easily. I'm not sure why you're having a problem.
The H is the set screws, which are these ones at the top right here. I'm guessing that these three are the machine screws. You know, I don't see the hex nuts though. Oh, they're at the base.
Moment of truth, first cut with the new thing.
Yeah, I don't have a battery though. Here we go.
How'd it do?
Pretty good. The angle was a tiny bit off, so I had to like kind of push the board a little bit back and forth, like the track a little bit back and forth, but I think it came out clean. Let's see when we flip it over. I got one more cut at the top, but maybe we'll flip this.
Yeah, let's see it.
Does that look good?
So good, Frank. So excited. Look at those hips. He's a little teapot. So, next step, plywood the whole rest of it. Frank, you're missing a piece.
Oh no, what do I do?
It's only been all day, and we're 95% complete
With this lower deck.
with this bottom layer of the lower deck.
Hey, don't bottom layer me.
It's only the bottom layer.
Okay, it's good though, right?
It's good, but it's about to start raining.
Okay.
You have to leave for basketball.
Yep.
You've got some expensive tools that should not be getting
You
wet.
gotta finish that one piece.
Okay, well, hurry. And in case you're wondering, I have not been bothering him all day. I've been taking care of the baby all day. He's been learning about trapezoids all day, okay? Babe, that's so fancy.
I know, I'm a fancy tool kind of guy now.
Oh, yeah?
I don't know what you are, but...
I could see that you're a really fancy tool guy.
Fancy tools only. 145 down.
Frankie's new fancy tool that he doesn't need me to hold his wood for him anymore.
Hey, I can hold my own wood.
You don't need me anymore, babe.
Look, Alex.
I'm not necessary on the job
It was
site.
perfect.
Thanks, Rick.
Thanks.
You're like the crazy inflatable arms man.
Come look at my deck. It's a perfectly beautiful pressure-treated deck. I think you love it.
Okay, we're gonna cover this up and we're gonna get it done before the rain, and then we're gonna get back into it tomorrow. It's freaking cold and windy today. The storm blew through last night, soaked the whole deck over there, so now we're delayed because we can't put the weatherproofing down until the wood is dry. I look like very bundled. The BAM garbage bin has shown up today, so we've loaded it up. We have loaded it up with all of the wood that was over here from the other day, so that's done. Now it's just a question of, I think we need to put in another order at the store for delivery because the pieces that Frank's measuring for are 16 feet long, and we do not have a vehicle that can accommodate 16-foot lengths of wood. So we have to get it delivered, which means that maybe another day or two before that project can start, because Frank's saying that the picture frame needs to be done before the interior boards go down. So right now the sun needs to grace these boards. It's almost at the point of the day where this whole thing will be in the sunshine and dry it up, and then we can weatherproof this area. Dang, it's cold. The wind off the bay is like strong and fresh.
Really what I need is a helper, an assistant of some type to write down the stuff as I'm calling it out, you know? I don't know who that would be, but oh, sorry. Maybe she might be holding the camera.
It's Everly!
Oh, there she is. Here.
All right, Rain Man.
Look, they missed this screw, they missed this screw. Look.
What do you mean they missed?
Look, they missed the whole board.
Oh.
Right there, too.
Where are you going?
I gotta come down here. Look
Okay.
Joyce.
Too freaking cold for this heat.
160.
116, got it.
106.
100, okay.
The wind has calmed down a little bit. It's been dry out for a little while now too as well. I think that these boards are dry enough to be able to put the weatherproofing down. I have about an hour to do this because we have to go to swim lessons for the baby, and I need to be done and ready so that way I could go get in the pool with her and get her swimming. So let's see if we can get this done in an hour. I read the proper instructions on how to install this stuff, the weather decking, the weatherproofing, and you can't actually put it down unless it's above 50 degrees or 10 degrees Celsius, and it's only 7 out right now. So that's a no-go. Maybe we'll head to the store, get ourselves ready for this weekend, because we're going away this weekend. We're gonna take a little trip in sunny, which, you know, it's always nice to get away, and it's an opportunity for us to stay at a friend's house, but the house is packed. There's no rooms for us, so and it's kind of perfect having sunny. Just drive out there. We have our own little comfort of our own little home. We'll have to pick up some propane for that. You know, that's the great part about having an RV or a van or something that you could like camp in, is because you always have access to like a bed and all the amenities of life. If your friends don't have extra room for you, and then you don't have to sleep on the floor. So I think everybody should have some type of RV set up, and we could stay nice and warm because we have the heat, and it's not gonna get too cold, but it'll get cold enough to where we're definitely gonna have to use our heat. So we have only one bottle of propane left that is totally full, and we'll just have to fill up the other one just in case of emergency. We're good to go. So for now, this bad boy is gonna get tarped.
It don't rain enough around here, and you know it don't.
Enough of that. We got our bracing up. We're making some moves. I already locked in these three.
Look, the mower's coming to get you.
Coming. Oh, I gotta run away.
Frank's being modest. So this morning, while I was still in my pajamas, Frank redid this whole section.
Yeah.
Look at him go. Squidgy.
I'm gonna bring it down here, and then
So now we're working on replacing the big guy.
this is the scariest job of the whole thing, because if I take this out and the bracing doesn't hold, the whole middle of the deck goes sags, and you don't want that. The measurement of this,
Do it all before you
do it
pull
all
anything.
beforehand, and then that way I can kind of take this one out and slide that one in. I mean, it's a big fucking piece of wood.
We arrive will take some time to acclimate a state of mind to that new horizon.
Hey Alex, can you lift this up?
Of course.
Let me see.
Folks have to fight to get to us.
Oh, that's not.
No, pick the whole thing up. There you go. Okay. Not heavy,
I
right?
go to the gym, bro.
Okay, let me
Do
see.
you even lift?
No, let me see this one now. I could throw this over my shoulder with that piece on it.
Oh, that's a little bit heavier, for sure.
Get to the middle and
You
try
can
to.
lift this whole thing up.
Yeah, no problem. You can use that if you want. You gotta get to the middle, otherwise you can't do it. Yeah, nice job.
No, get out of here. You're going to throw your hands out.
Chris.
You don't want you hurting yourself, Dad. That's why we're doing
Chris is
it.
like, that's it, I'm doing it. Look at him, he's going for it anyway.
Okay.
Jumping the saw.
Oh my God.
Don't go through the window either. Oh, yeah. Watch the window behind you. Oh, yeah, there you go. Oh, and he squats. Oh, my gosh.
Mom, close your eyes. Well, Frank lifting it easily. You're just going to place it there and see
I
how it
just want to
does?
see how it fits in the area. Obviously, this is going to be a little bit lower because this not being the same height. It gets tighter and tighter. See, I could let it go right now.
Yeah.
We have a time crunch once again. Tomorrow is a travel day, so I have to have this done before tomorrow. That way, the whole deck isn't just sitting on these braces here, and we have this piece in. It's one thing I want to get done before we go, and we only have a few hours left before, the sun sets. So let's get this done.
We're going to my friend's house this weekend for a little social visit. They haven't seen the baby since we got back, or us. So we're going to go hang out with them for the weekend and relax, unwind, chillax, eat carbs. It's going to be great.
Still hot. All right, enough of that. You're making me dizzy. We got a bolt, a bolt, a bolt. And then there's a bunch probably on this side too. That's a spot where it has to be like super tight, and that's why I think they put that second board there, so that way you don't see any of those bolts or anything. All right, back up.
Safety first. Frank!
Yeah, Alex, your dad cut with a chainsaw.
What happened?
So it had to get cut with a chainsaw because we couldn't find all the screws, and some of the stuff was locked in with nails, so we couldn't just hammer it out. And I wanted to leave this bolted up, so that way we could just put the other brace up, and then we could just slide the piece in and lock it all in. So this part now, as you can see, is now loose.
I go inside for 3 minutes and they get a chainsaw?
3 minutes? Look how bad that was.
Yeah, I would like a reenactment. All right, he's got some remediation work to do here and some cleaning up of the dirty old wood before we can get this beautiful new piece in.
Like, how did they manage to bend the screw? And I bent it straight, and it's still bent. Look, that is crazy. All right, here we go. Moment of truth. All right, here we go. There we go, good. Nothing moved. Perfect. It didn't make any noise at all. I told Alex to go walk on the deck right now and with the baby on her. Let's see if we get any creaks. Yeah. Looks solid. Sounds solid.
How's it doing?
Looks good. No movement. Very nice. Well done. Thanks, babe.
Well, I think we can all say that I did my part of today's work job. Very dangerous testing it with a baby, no less.
I mean, that just goes to show that you trusted me.
Well, and Frank trusts his workmanship also.
I did.
So, pretty good.
The scariest part of that whole ordeal was just literally getting this piece in. Once you got it in, it's good to go. It's just a matter of getting it in there. But I'm happy with it. Time to clean up. Now I get to go play some basketball before we take a trip. How you doing, my baby? Yeah, hi. What do you think? I look good? Ah, that's all the basketball I get to play. Last time you saw the deck up here, it had a huge guardrail, and it even had glass that was on that guardrail, making it to where nobody could fall off. Now, the whole thing is gone. It wasn't that hard, but what I did do is I labeled everything. I even wrote down which glass is which. That way it makes it easy for my install when I put it back together. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna rip up this part of the deck first. And as I take off this decking, I'm going to put the plywood down and run it, because then we're gonna put a weather membrane on top as well. So that should protect the joists and everything that we're gonna be locking into. Everything up top here is screwed in, not nailed in, which is like a gift and a curse at the same time, because whatever screw doesn't come out drilling wise is gonna have to get pulled out somehow another way. It might become a pain in the butt. I think like work wise, it's probably about a week's worth of work, technically speaking. What these people quoted them is just unbelievable for the task at hand. I think I have like another 5 to 7 days total left on this job, as long as we get like sunny days. 5 to 7 full days. That's working to like 5:30 at night. That's not even working, you know, super late, and the sun is up till almost 8 o'clock at night. So definitely more time in the day to get it done, but they said it was going to take 3 weeks for them to get it done, and this is like a company that does this. I've never done this before. Getting the plywood up here first, that way we have a couple pieces that we can lay down. We can make sure that we're nice and safe while we're working. We're gonna add some more structure too as well. So adding that structure to everything is gonna make it to where it's nice, strong, and sturdy. But yeah, one board out, and the joists underneath that board look pretty good so far. Looks pretty damn good.
I could see why they put guardrails on things. It feels very dangerous to be up here with no safety support.
Danger is my middle name. Francis Danger McCullough. You want me to stand on the edge real close?
You are on the edge real close.
Oh, but I'm sitting right now. I'm not standing on the edge.
I want you to tap dance on the
okay.
edge.
All right, hold on. Once I'm done with the...
No.
I said once I'm done with the job.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it means the guardrail will
Frankie
be up.
did just get health insurance today, but we don't want to be testing it.
No, definitely not. Yeah, this looks pretty good. So far,
It
so
does
good.
look really solid.
Yeah. That's a good sign. That means I think everything up top here is going to look pretty nice.
Good.
It's my hope. Because I don't want to have to replace any of those joists.
Yeah. Ew, there's like a whole ecosystem living in here.
Oh, yeah. Oh, underneath this whole
There's like
deck.
spiders and little mites.
Yeah, we're changing their whole ecosystem right now.
Oh no. I think screws were definitely better than nails. This feels easier than with the nails.
Yeah, like this one is so punked up right here.
Yeah. Oh wow, that piece of wood didn't even wood. It's literally just like...
Ready for the ecosystem?
Oh wow.
Are they living inside
That
there?
is rotten.
I'm just going to toss this one down.
Ooh. Frank's got a lot of removing to do.
Yeah.
So.
Just going to kind of do every other one for now. I just found out the bad news about this deck. It is a combination of nails and screws. Not looking forward to that. You faking your smile? Are you faking that smile? I think she doesn't want the people to know that she's a fibber. She's playing you.
Kids are 800 times worse for their mothers than any other human being on the planet.
Really true.
According to science.
Especially according to how she cries when Mama leaves. Okay, enough of that. I gotta go to work.
Okay, well, so it seems like if I just put the GoPro on her,
She stops.
she stops. She'll be great.
Full
So
time.
we'll just need to 24/7 live stream the baby.
Yeah.
Seems like something I don't want to do.
No.
My way too smart 7-month-old has decided that the play area with all her toys comfortably padded, no fun. Escape through door. Crawl. Crawl everywhere. 7 months. Careful. Definitely started to rain, which is not great. Slippery deck situation. He's wearing his hiking boots, so there is some grip.
Hi there, how you doing? I'm your neighbor Frank, and this is Fix It Frank. This is how we take the deck board down. When it's nailed down from the top down, you come underneath the deck and you smash it.
Oh my. Yay. You should be wearing eye protection.
That's why I got my squints on. But yes, you should be wearing eye protection.
Lunch is ready.
Okay, thank you.
You're
I
welcome.
just want to try to get this one last board up and then I'll come in.
Which one?
This one right here in the middle.
Alright. Frank's working on earning lunch.
Yep.
I'm gonna go get it on the table.
Extra.
He's triumphant!
Winner! I need something like a short sleeve.
Ooh.
Is it making me strong looking, guys?
Yeah.
Or I just look really skinny?
The beard makes his body look smaller than it is.
Oh, thanks, babe.
Because the beard is big, and then it makes his head look big, and then his body looks small.
I'm also just a small person.
No, you're jacked. You're jacked. Frank's friend is not able to come anymore, so Everly and I are reporting for deck duty.
What?
What can we deck you with?
What are you guys gonna do?
We're gonna deck it up.
You gonna deck it out?
Deck down. Deck it up. Look, she wore her snowsuit, even though it's spring. Frank says it's hot out. We might be overdressed, but we haven't started any physical labor yet.
Put a board here, and then I could walk safely around this area. Until then, it is unsafe. And be very careful because the board in front of you is lifted.
It looks like the middle of a project where it looks worse than it did when you started.
Yes, exactly.
So that is what it is, you know?
Alright, I think that's my skill set. I'm done here.
Well, is this the new deck you ordered? You're welcome, we're done. Thank you.
Called what?
The Swiss cheese deck.
Swiss cheese deck.
Yeah, lots of holes.
It's called the dead deck.
Because you die if you walk on it?
Yeah, because if you make a wrong step, you're really screwed.
He's in his dang mind.
She still has butternut squash on her face.
Yeah, I know. We did lunch and a nap. She liked the soup so much that it's on her nose.
How was the nap?
She slept pretty good. And if you're wondering where I was while she napped, I was holding her the whole time.
Now it's there forever. You can't move it.
Can't move it. It's stuck. That's the thing about these boards. Once you put them down, that's it. Can never move again.
These gloves are wet on the inside. I'm gonna move some wood because that seems about the most that Frank would let me do. Solid on the ground. Just moving a couple pieces of wood. Feels like a good workout, and it's nice to be outside for me and everything. He's got big deck swagger.
Big deck swagger. Look at me go. Here's a quick little update on the whole deck situation. Now, since it's a screw nail combination action going on, which makes it even harder to do this deck, I now have to remove all the nails from this back side of the deck. On this left side, from this middle board that you can see that's a little bit broken up right here, that board is actually screwed in, and the problem with it is that the screws that are in there are stripped and you can't get them out. But we made some good progression. I got one piece of wood kind of in place. I just have to remove that front fascia board there. Once I remove that front board, then I will be able to lay down that first piece of plywood there. It's most likely not going there because I think I'm gonna run them lengthways like this. So that way they all have something to land to. I'm not gonna beef it up too much, but just something for it to just grab onto and hold it in place. And then I'm gonna put some 2x8s going this way, so that way we could have full structure underneath. But yeah, for now, this is my biggest problem. I think I found a solution, and it's with this big gun right here. The only problem is we're gonna run out of battery really fast.
No.
Yeah, I've cut through all these, I think, so far, so. They're already at half a battery.
Well, did you have a full charge when you started?
Yep.
It's just so much work.
It's a lot of work for it, yeah.
You doing it, bud?
This is the spot that was gonna get me, I felt like, and I'm getting it, you know?
Getting it.
You see the smoke and then you hear pop, and that's how you know you got it.
Look at me, I'm helping.
You make me nervous.
How do I make you nervous? Like, yeah, is like your stomach going to the... Maybe they should change my name to Mike.
Why?
Because I'm the solution.
Isn't he the situation?
Yeah. Yeah, he is.
He was so close to understanding a pop culture reference from the early 2000s, but he missed it.
I have to bring this back into the house because the fact of the matter is, I need some primer to put this down on wood, which they didn't tell us at Rona, and they should have. But yeah, on the box it says, if you're applying to wood, make sure that you put an adhesive or some type of primer. Otherwise, we're gonna have issues and we don't want issues. So now this has to wait till tomorrow. Luckily, tomorrow is a sunny day. It's supposed to be even nicer than today, and it's a beautiful bluebird day. So we lucked out in that sense. Where Chris is gonna go to Home Depot later and get the adhesive we need. That way we could do not only down here, but that upper deck. So time to pivot back. We're gonna have to cut a little small piece off here so that way we can box that in. So then we have this whole area basically done. Butt those up a little tighter. But this is all walkable now. It's coming together. Whew. But I'm so glad that I have this main piece, this centerpiece right down the middle here. It's fully out, thank God. That was the bane to my existence right there. That's it, it's a pretty damn successful day. Pretty happy with that. Time for dinner, tomorrow's a new day. I begged for help and it finally came.
Bringing out the big guns. Let's do it.
Strap and all.
I don't go anywhere without my baby.
I am in the mirror here. I'm in the window.
Okay, let's do this.
Yeah. Folds over on itself, we'd lose the whole thing.
I know, that's why I thought this was potentially a bad idea.
Potentially, yeah. And lift. Okay. Lay this side down. Flip it. We have a moment to move it. You know what I mean? Grab it, pull it. Okay. Flip it over. Flip it over, lay it down. Just drop it.
It's not.
And then we'll fix it. All right, bring it my way. Walk over it. Walk over it. Switch your hands.
I don't understand.
Let that go. Switch your hands.
Okay. Pull.
Fuck.
This was a bad. I have enough.
I do too. I think we're good.
Oh. Stressful.
That was very stressful.
Viva la resisto! Finally time for some new boards. Wow, it looks so good.
The deck is done. Well, this one down here.
Frank, your deck is so tiny. We should do a bigger deck.
Oh man, I'm definitely going for the enlarged deck. Up top over there.
Upper deck coming up. Frank's got a very small deck, but it's nice and wide. That's what my sister says.
Has girth. What? Wait, what?
She's talking about your deck.
Sounds so bad.
We're all talking about your big deck.
Why are you dancing on my deck?
I think Frank's had too much deck for the day. Good morning. It is time for the final piece of this lower deck to go back on so that we can call this part of the project a wrap and then really start tackling the upper deck.
So far it's going okay. The biggest problem is like when you move one part of this fence, the whole thing wants to move. Slides in easy, but then when you push this in, something else probably comes out. So you gotta go around and look at the whole thing, you know? So if you're by yourself and you need to pick up a piece of plywood, this is how you do it. You lift it straight up like this. Once it's up, you get just underneath it like this right here. Lift, and you got it.
Cool.
If you can't hold it this way because you're not strong enough, slide it this way, lean on your shoulder, and you have the strength to do it. The shoulder will help you out a lot. So now I like to hold it like this because it's easier. And then I can bring it upstairs by myself.
You should have seen how close you were to that light. Oh my gosh.
You might bump a few things along the way, but that's okay. 3 boards placed. I'm about to have 3 more placed right here. That looks nice. But here's a tough spot because you have this propane gas valve, which then goes to that right there. Get yourself a wrench. All right, turn that. Unlock. Okay, caps off. Get this piece up. If it's cut right, you could get it off, but since it's not cut right, I have to get this open a little bit more. I'm gonna use my largest drill bit, drill a hole, and keep going from there. Might have to drill it 3 or 4 times just to make sure that I get a big enough spot there. Right, we're in business. Another big issue here that when they did this a long time ago, they didn't put any flashing on the wall. It's called flashing, and so we'll flash that edge there, and then we won't have to worry about any water getting into the house. These 24 to center joists are about to turn to this. 12 on center.
It is a beautiful sunshiny day here in the CANADA. And Frank is currently weatherproofing the edge of the house.
Pretty much what it is like a tar that you basically adhere to the side of the house as well as on the joists. We're just doing our due diligence and making sure that nothing goes into the house with this stuff. There's gonna be a piece of plywood that goes up here and then weather stripping on top of that, so there should be no reason why anything gets like back behind the boards. There's also a small grade going towards the water, which will allow the water to run that way away from the house. So many different reasons and ways to keep the water from getting into the house itself.
We've got Everly set up over here with her own little water table. Frank is almost done with the plywood of this upper area, and then we can move to the 1, 2, 3 really quick, easy. Figured it out on the other side. Obviously, there's still a lot to do, so don't want to say quick and easy too fast.
1, 2, 3, quick and easy.
Ooh, nice work, baby.
Thanks, sweetie.
How you feeling?
I'm tired, but I still want to go play basketball, so I gotta finish this up. I got like a little strip up here, and then we could weather strip it, and then we don't have to worry about the rain tomorrow and the next like 3 days.
Too late for this shit, Frank. The weatherproof membrane requires a spray sticky before you put the super sticky stuff down. Clean surface, Frank's just sweeping, and then we're gonna spray this and then wait 3 minutes and then put the rest on. And then hopefully we can do this whole thing before it starts raining tonight and for the next couple days. All right, Dad's helping out tonight. I can't even get the lid off.
The job's too hard for Alex.
I can't even get it. How do you do this? Why is it so hard? There's not...
Give me it.
Of course.
I can now work, I can physically work underneath this deck, which is great. So that means if it's raining, I have somewhere to actually be able to physically do the work that I need to do to get this done. So I decided I'm gonna pull up the boards that are over here. I realized they really messed up the framing of this thing because they backfilled it all with dirt. They didn't protect any of the joists, and they literally have like disintegrating joists in here. I'm gonna have to rebuild this whole area.
What happened here?
Whoever built this, I want to slap them in their face.
I feel like this is the Sunraider project in a nutshell. You pulled one thing up, you're like, oh, it'll be easy. We'll just do the boards down there like we did the boards up there. And then you realize they filled it with dirt and rotting wood. And now you have a whole new problem.
I said to your mom, I said, I could do two things. I could rebuild the whole frame, whatever, put it down, take out all the dirt. I could then protect all the joists, and then we're good to go. Make sure it's all level.
So just basically build the whole thing over
Or
again.
I could pour a whole concrete slab, which would be a lot more work.
Really?
Yeah. Because I gotta mix it.
I was like, ooh, that sounds easier. Would it last longer? No?
Oh yeah, it would last lifetime.
Doesn't concrete crack and stuff?
Not when it's done right.
This sucks. Decomposition
Yep.
is a real thing. And so if you are putting wood near dirt, you need to protect both from each other.
Are you building a deck or having a garden party?
Garden party.
Yeah.
Done building the deck.
Apparently.
Decided spray finish. I'm just
I
kidding.
could see why there were soft spots.
Yeah. I mean, the fact that it's pretty much just dirt under here now, yeah. Yeah, all the joists are dead. All my joists are dead. All my joists are dead, yeah.
Just 2 more pieces of deck.
4.
Still enough deck for me.
I'm probably gonna leave this setup right here, and then I'll build a frame off of that. That way I could work on getting the rest of these joists up. Because once I have all these joists up, I got a whole row here and a whole row outside right here. Once I have those joists in place, I can then go on top of the roof and I can start putting in the decking. Looks like the next few days might be a little rainy, so today's my day to at least get these joists in and see what we could get done. I might go and take a service call or, start my handyman business today as well. So I might jump out of this job and go down the block to this lady's house and see what we got over there, what I could do for her, how I could fix whatever her needs are. Yeah, man. Just trying to get this money up so we could figure out a couple things, get the rig that we're really looking for so we could travel with that rig that we're looking for. We make great money on YouTube and everything, but it's just not enough to be able to afford something in Canada. And to be able to send our money from the US to Canada is also complicated. So if I just make money here, we could spend the money that we have here, and the money we have in the US we could use when we go to the US for basically 6 months of the year. So yeah, that's kind of the idea. Man, it looks so beautiful right now on this water. Look at this view.
Look how much they've done. Between Frank and Brandon, this deck is gonna be done in I don't know if you get him for any more days though. Yeah,
We'll see.
he can only come over when it's raining because he has a regular job where he works outside, and when it rains, he doesn't have to work there. So he came over and worked here, which is super handy. But look how beautiful it is. Did you see that? It's so beautiful. Who's that? All right, Frankie's about to make a big cut.
Made some measurements. Made a nice straight line. It's time to do something that's kind of scary. Hey, don't step on my line. Thank you.
Good luck, buddy.
Thank you so much. I
got
appreciate it.
this.
My plan is to get this straight line cut, the Acu cut, down properly for the distance. And then I'm just gonna straight line this bad boy all the way to about here with my blade. As close as I could possibly get with my blade.
Because this one,
That one has to get cut on an angle,
way. Stay in school, kids. Geometry is important.
Yeah, especially if you want to do carpentry.
Don't forget to get my robe in.
Wow. Could it be more perfect?
Yes, that board cannot be there and I could make it perfect.
Oh, whatever. Be proud of yourself.
Yeah, that was good. That was good. Thank you guys.
Okay.
Great work, Dad. Great work, Everly. Ooh, clean. Nice work, bud.
We're at the point where there's some like really fine detail work. It's like a lot of no detail and then a couple of like really specific things.
Oh my God, guys. It is 4:45 and I finally got this side pretty good. Oh, she looks freaking beautiful. I gotta do 2 more boards back here. But everything here has to go. It has to go over here. Yo, if you ever sign up for a huge deck job, make sure you got a second person working with you. Because it's a hell of a lot of work. Just the simple fact of being able to like call down numbers and have that cut and then have it passed up to you would save so much time. Literally cut the time in half, having a second person. Oh, try though. I've enjoyed this job. It's been challenging. It's been great. It's been fun. Yeah, I would love to speed up the process with another guy. I gotta stop talking. Need to jump on this. Let's get this stuff over there.
Guys, I've been working so hard. Didn't you see me in that time lapse? That was me moving all. I moved all this.
Yeah, with the baby on you too.
Yeah, with me and Everly.
Yep. I seen it.
And look how empty it is here now. That was all me.
Excuse me, can you please remove that thing right there?
The dog?
Excuse me, buddy, but I need to remove this dog, please. Thank you.
He's like, no.
Now it's the Paco patio. We've cleared it so Paco can live there now.
Yep.
Is this not secured?
No, not at all. Please do not lean on
I
that.
was just about to like, so there's no screws in that.
That actually you leaned on it too.
Oh
Yeah,
no.
we should probably place that
This
down.
is really dangerous to not be screwed in.
It is,
It's
yep.
like in the exact spot. Like you go to walk down the stairs and you.
Safety man, Francisco is now on the job. Do not touch the railing. It is not ready.
Okay, the final railing is coming off. And then we are going to move it over there, and then we're going to take away all of these. And by we, I mean
Me.
this guy.
By we, she means me. What happened? Why'd you laugh?
I think Frank's reached the part of the project where he loses his mind.
Why'd you laugh at me? Huh? Why'd you laugh? I could lift the whole thing to Timbuktu and it's not coming out.
Just saw the bitch.
No!
Saw it.
I make you saw it!
All right.
Do you want to grab me the saw?
No, I was just gonna go sit down and take a break. I've been
Of course.
up for too long. This chair was calling my name.
There we go. Touchdown.
3, 2.
Welcome to day 1846 of building this deck. The deck is never going to be done. I've aged 100 years.
How many days is it actually on the
I think
deck?
it's day 18. I think you're right.
I said 1896.
Oh, I thought you said 18. Yeah, I think she's right though. 1896. Except for all the hundreds and stuff. Just make it 18.
Just
We're
take the
good.
zeros.
Yeah, we're good.
You got some deck in your beard.
I just blew out. Yeah, I blew the deck. So, yes, I do, because we got to rip this piece of board here. 3 3/4 for that last piece on the top deck.
We're doing the last piece on the top deck today, and then we can secure all the railings, and then the top deck is done, and then we just have the one little deck down here.
One little deck.
It's still pretty big.
It's still bigger than this deck.
This deck was tricky, though, because of all the angles.
Yeah, sure, but maybe I might do like an angled deck over there.
Oh my god, why?
Wouldn't it be cool if the deck was like...
It would be really cool, but then it wouldn't match any of the other decks. And I like my decks to be uniform.
Oh, do you?
Yes. I want a long, straight deck. Okay.
You're welcome. All right, so one thing didn't happen.
What?
I asked for an iced coffee. That didn't happen.
I put the baby to bed. She was freaking out.
I just messed.
You'll get it when she wakes up.
So yeah, I mean, let's rip this first. Let's get this going, and then
you can have your iced coffee.
Yeah, we'll go from there.
Just you and me. Summertime, get ready, we are so divine. Blue water and yellow sand. Let's live our dream. Summertime, get ready, we are so.
You can see we're close.
All right, Frank's gonna doctor it up.
So I got a doctor. Yep. Hey, look at this! It's all done. The whole
beautiful.
Yeah.
Let's live our dream. Summertime.
We did it, guys.
Tonight is the inaugural meal on the top deck. Now that it is beautifully complete, Frank's got the railings back up, the glass is back up, the table is back here. There's a couple things.
There's no screws in that one at all.
Not 100% yet, but it's good enough for dinner. Tonight we celebrate. Tomorrow we continue working.
I feel good. I feel great. I think it came out really nice. I liked how the picture framing came out. Like this looks really beautiful right here, the little middle spot. You can see the real difference right here. What it was to what it is.
Still the stairs and the lower deck to go.
Yeah.
Definitely taking longer than you thought.
Well, I think I have 18 total days on it. So it's not longer than what I thought. It's longer in the sense of the date that it is now compared to how many days I thought it would take.
The 18 days have been spread over more than 18 days.
Yes, correct. Well, and that's weather and other things that came into play. I've also done other jobs during this. So my back acted up this weekend. So yeah, I mean, definitely.
Did it get an academy?
Definitely has some, no, it didn't. No.
How do you like your deck so far?
Oh, it's beautiful. I'm happy. We're back here again eating. It's officially summer. Cheers.
Yay. What do you think? And Paco, how are you feeling about the new deck? Good. We are debating about who gets to clean this really cute.
Nose goes. See, I won that one. I won that one. So
I was talking.
I'm just saying.
Okay, we have this coin from Joe and Emily. It says Mom's turn, Dad's turn. Who's flipping?
You can,
2 out of 3 or just a single one?
2 out of 3. Mom's turn. That's 1. Dad's turn. Oh, wait. Here we go. Dad's turn. Dang it.
I was be relaxing.
Why am I the one cleaning up? I don't know either. Because I won. Where did he go?
Went inside to go get something actually cleaner. Come here, little mama.
Looks like a big loser to me.
Hey, watch your language.
Deck week has officially turned into deck month. So we're still working on the deck.
Come on. Whoever said it was deck week
I did, multiple times.
for video purpose, because it's only a weekly video. But it was always a 3-week job.
In real life time, it's been almost 2 months.
Got one beam in.
One beam wonder.
One getting lined up.
Go
right
stand with your beam, baby. Wow. Look at that beam. Is
now.
it level?
Look at my nice strong wood.
I think also the other thing, I don't think we realized that this bottom part was part of the project until maybe a couple of days in. So, and then also we didn't realize that we would have to rip up the entire frame of this area either. So, and by we, super loose we.
I don't think you ripped up any of this.
I touched it.
Well, when it was built.
No, I like helped put the garbage away and stuff.
Okay.
No credit. I get no credit.
I got pretty much all the dirt level, and I'm gonna make sure that dirt is just like a little bit lower than all the joists. because I don't want the weather and the bugs and everything to hit that wood and then eat that wood away like it has done to the previous, deck that was here. That's all gonna get brackets every 12 inches apart on center. It's a fair task, but I think that it's a task that I could possibly get done today. I think we're gonna wind up having a new vehicle before I get done with this deck. Sadly enough to say that. All right, well, I'm gonna take a break. I've been at this all day. I have almost a whole entire frame done, which is wild and awesome. And then all I have left is the stairs. Just the freaking stairs. Oh, it feels so good to say that.
The job supervisors are coming out to check on you.
No, don't come out. No, don't look.
You are doing so fast, Job.
Thank you, babe. I appreciate it.
I am very impressed.
I'm trying to hurry up and get this done because I got basketball tonight.
I think we could definitely get this squared away this weekend.
That'd be nice.
That would be nice, and then we can move on to non-deck related jobs.
This is how tired I am from all this. I'm so tired.
Deck month! It's the month of doing the deck!
Deck month.
We're supposed to be deck week! But now it's been
deck week.
a month!
Day number 22. That's not a month. That's less than a month.
We have these two little... What? These two little ones over here, and then the full staircase all the way up. Frankie's starting over here to make sure that the look and the aesthetic and everything goes right, because these ones are a little bit less important than the main ones that all really need to look uniform. We had a conference with Mom yesterday. Instead of ripping the whole thing apart and redoing it, which would mean adding supports because the beams are too far, it's just like a whole giant job. We're just going to aesthetically update the stairs. It's a great idea now. We'll find out in 5 years.
This is so much easier for me than having to take down every single riser and then rebuild the stairs from scratch. I'm definitely happy with the solution.
Can I time crunch you, Frank?
Sure.
Today's Tuesday morning. You have all day Wednesday. Then Thursday you have another job for Fix It Frank.
Yep.
Then Friday, the first Airbnb guests arrive. So you have to be done the whole stairs by the end of the day tomorrow.
End of the day tomorrow?
Do you think we can do it?
End of the day tomorrow. I don't know. That's going to be tough.
Really?
Yeah, it's going to be tough, babe. I don't know.
And then we have to clean everything up and make it look really nice and get rid of all of this junk so that when the Airbnb guests arrive, that they're like, wow, this is nice. Not like, wow, this is a construction zone. We did not make the deadline, not even close. We were able to clean up. I mean, it doesn't look like it now because Frank's been working all day again, but we did make it look really nice for the guests.
I just did the trickiest cut of all the stairs. It's this piece right here, right underneath the riser. So you see how nice and clean it came out right around that edge? Came right around here, all the way buttoned up to the other side, nice and perfect.
Nice job, babe.
Yeah, I'm becoming a real good carpenter right now.
We're getting close, guys. You wouldn't believe it from this 2-hour video, but we're getting close.
One more to go.
The new truck is looking sweet, and we cannot wait to get some super springs on it. We are going to definitely upgrade.
I also love working out of this truck, and once we have the comfortability and everything just all locked in, maybe it's something set back here where we can pull out the tools. Oh, this thing is gonna be so amazing.
If you didn't know, Super Springs is a suspension upgrade that you can apply to literally any vehicle. You go on their website, you type in your make and model, and they will show you which items that they have that will upgrade your suspension for a smoother ride. So check the link down below and go check out Super Springs for your ride.
This morning, we're finally putting the railing on fully, so that way all we have to work with and finish is the fascia. So let's get this rail on.
This would definitely feel a lot safer with a railing.
coming up.
Ooh. I like that you kept them all in one piece. That makes it so easy.
Tried to. Hold on. Let me think about this because this has to get flipped around. I don't remember how this works.
I think Frank gave up on labeling after the first railing was back up.
That doesn't make sense. This goes this way.
All right, we need a couple minutes. Railing is done. This looks so good. Super secure.
You feeling safe?
Oh yeah. Can wiggle this biggle. It was a bit of a puzzle, so that was fun to put together. But it's up, it's done, and now we can move on.
Look, you'll be happy. I'm gonna use this.
Finally!
Alex has been waiting for this moment her whole life.
My whole life since I bought it for you 3 months ago.
Yeah, your whole life.
If you guys are still here watching this video, I know it's over an hour. And we really appreciate that
proud of
you
you.
stayed tuned for this long. And we promise this big deck reveal is gonna be worth it.
Frank, show everybody your deck.
I don't know if everybody wants to see my deck.
Why else would they have stuck around for over an hour?
That's true.
Guys, the deck is finally done.
Oh my gosh, it took so long, but it is so worth it.
This deck is gonna last for years and years to come and give us the perfect place to make so many memories with the family, to enjoy so much time outside, and to just watch Everly grow up.
Just to think that our baby was born and this deck was in progress basically right after. This is a deck that will last most likely her lifetime.
Yeah, that's the whole point of switching from regular wood to the timbertech, is that it's got a real long lifespan.
It's guaranteed for at least 50 years.
Which is crazy. So if this is a project that you're thinking about doing, maybe don't do one this big by yourself.
Yeah, get some help. Yeah, definitely get some help.
But it's totally worth it, and you're gonna love the results of your brand new deck.
I think it came out great. What do you guys think?
But now we have to get ready for our next adventure, so we'll see you guys there.
Another F&A adventure. Come along with us.